Um, there's one book that I would like to recommend, which is called Never Eat Alone. It's a very good book. It teaches people how to network in the American society. And the writer of the book, he was born in a very poor family, but he worked his way up into Yale University, and then he graduated from Harvard Business School, and he worked as the youngest partner in Deloitte Consulting. I think he has a lot of experience in how to break into the corporations or the industry without the help from your family or your parents. And he emphasized a lot on how to efficiently manage your contacts, how to build connection with people, and how to manage and maintain this relationship in the long term. So he went to a lot of conferences, and he utilized these opportunities to expand his network, to build his business. So I think it's something that our Chinese people, not very good at, because we emphasize a lot on being introduced by another friend. But in the US, it's all about being aggressive and being straightforward. So just tell people you are very motivative and you are very interested in what he is doing. I think most people would like to give you advices and keep contact with you, as long as you are, as long as he thinks that you are gonna do great in the future. So I think this book is very practical and helpful, and something that we definitely need to practice on. And another book I would recommend is The Big Shot. This book is written by Michael Lewis. He is a graduate from Princeton University, and he went to Salomon Brothers, but he left the company after 1 or 2 years, and he wrote a very famous book called Liar's Poker. And he used books to criticize the dark side of finance industry, that they lure the smartest of people, the most hardworking students, young, fresh minds, young. They just graduated from university and they know nothing about what they are good at. They just want to find a job which provides attractive salaries, so they went to the finance industry, but they realized that they're not adding real value to corporations. So the book that he wrote, The Big Shot, talks about a story that happened in the financial crisis. So the hedge fund manager realized there is a big problem in the mortgage-backed securities. But all the investment banks, they are still selling a huge bunch of those securities to the market. And no one believes that there's no possibility that it's going to happen. There's no possibility that the economy will always be good, and they will always able to be selling more securities, and housing price is going to go up all the time. And the manager realized that as long as the housing price stabilizes and just not going up, the whole system will be broken down. And so he started shorting those securities before around 2005 and 2006, and he made a lot of money by doing that. So I think this book gives a very vivid idea on how the banks cannot realize the crisis is happening, and he is only one that believes, figure out the problem and still believes that he is right. So he took action and made profit from this. So it's a good book to understand about financial crisis, and also a good book to let you know that it's very important to know the truth and be persistent in your own idea. Just not following what other people say, because the majority of people might be wrong. So think it's a good book for finance people. And